Hey guys, my name is John McSwain here, bringing you another beautiful video regarding about privacy. And for this week, we'll be talking about privacy and how it's like for risk management for this week. I have my PowerPoint presentations regarding about this very beautiful topic, this topic right here. And I just want to let the class know what I feel think about this wonderful topic and how you guys should know about keeping your information safe, from unsuspecting hackers and cyber criminals or even state-sponsored criminals. Now, let's get started here. Here's my main topics. Uh, Security breaches, wiretapping, wiretapping, intellectual property and privacy scams. Yes, indeed, there are privacy scams out there in certain marketing websites, so you guys gotta be very careful about all this. So, let's let's get started. Now, for security breaches, here are some main points about security breaches I've put down. Lack of security protocols, lack of security protocols, exploit of data networks, outdated security network defenses, failure of password updates to employees and staff, and inside threats from former employees and staff. And see, security breaches, when a former employee leaves the company, right, the hackers may approach and say, hey, since you left this company, how can you give us some insider information on certain, defenses we can exploit? And there are some employees out there that were willing to do this or willing to co-sign on this. So we got companies, businesses, even government agencies gotta be careful. They know once an employee leaves their place, right? They need to put, password updates or security log updates that way, so hackers or former employees don't get access to them real easily. And that way they can avoid a lot of data breaches in the future. So now let's talk about this next one, wiretapping. Wiretapping, how does this relate to privacy? Well, it has a lot of legal and privacy concerns, which we know, like if you look at news reports about how they sometimes they violate our constitutional rights, the Fourth Amendment, and that stuff. And that's something that the courts got to decide on that. Oversight and transparency issues are another thing. Regarding about these wiretappings, they got to be and need to be taken care of very seriously in the law enforcement apparatus. Civil liberties, of course, you're going to have civil liberties advocates will complain about the privacy rights, and that's why it is important to have reasonable regulations on this topic. Now, a potential lawsuit, yes, indeed, that's always a potential lawsuit. It's something that always go wrong. That's why employees, government, law enforcement agencies need to take great precautions of that. Moving on to the next topic, intellectual property. I found some interesting main points about intellectual property as it relates to privacy. Copyright and trademark infringement, data compromise from hackers, data privacy, software concerns, and enforcement issues. Of course, let's say you got intellectual property that means beneficial to society as a whole, right? Let's say I have a product out there that can innovate the railroad companies or the railroad industry that will benefit the American public as a whole. But there's always going to be some hacker out there willing to sell that secret information for their own benefits and are trying to use that to their own advancement, or they probably give that intellectual property to another company, which I didn't allow that. That's why it's imperative to publicly trademark it. That way you don't get your stuff violated or your intellectual property violated. And that's why the government needs to take all precautions. It needs to take all precarious positions regarding about this. So we gotta be careful here, guys. Let's move on to this next topic. This privacy scams. Yes, indeed, there are privacy scams out there, like your credit card scams, your solicitation emails, the fake websites, mean plotting, mean social engineering sites. You gotta give your debit card or credit card information, trying to get your information to get out of that certain unauthorized websites. So, and not to mention unsecured websites out there. There are some privacy companies out there who will market and say this product is safe, that product is safe, we respect your privacy, but they don't. Because some just trying to sell your data, trying to get marketing to aggressive marketers out there, and there are people out there who will sell your information for marketing. Now, let's look at the conclusion. Alright? In conclusion, in summary, I've learned a lot of regard about privacy, how does it affect our lives in today's modern age of technology. There are marketing websites out there that can scam you and steal your personal information in the name of privacy. The federal government should pass new laws to protect intellectual property from pirates and other cyber criminals who want to steal their information and sell it to the highest bidder. Wiretapping should be weighed in very carefully to avoid the abuse of our privacy rights, which I mentioned. Corporations, small businesses, and the government should work together to find solutions to stop security breaches to protect our privacy from cyber criminals. And everybody should know this. I mean, privacy will always be there for us. We will always have privacy concerns. And as the years go forward, in summary, as the years go forward, you gotta remember that I don't think we can stop privacy, like being exposed on the World Wide Web. So, and plus, we gotta remember also that we may not can stop, our privacy, hackers from stealing our information per se, but at least we can stop the trends out there, and we can at least protect our privacy in some regards. I'm John McSwain. This is my presentation for the week, and I will see you on the next week's presentation. Thank you. Bye-bye.